Yo playing in red here as the Slavs, MbL as the Britons on a very strange MegaRandom. Kind of looks like Arabia, but with less resources, lots of wood around the sides as well. So whether that will make a difference, I don't know. It's a very open map. So maybe Slavs with their cavalry play will be a bit better. Britain's known for, well, they're archers obviously, but they're kind of a closed map civ as well. People like to play them on maps where you can wall up very easily. What does T90 say? Difficult to push with. Certainly slow, not a mobile civilization. Very good trebs, best archers in the game, good eco, solid. Slavs also very solid eco, good siege, good infantry, but I don't think we'll see too much infantry in this game. In terms of skirmishers, Slavs lacking bracer, but I think fully upgraded besides that, maybe? Do Slavs get thumb ring? Maybe not. Amazon chunky tunnel, yeah. Very wide tunnel. Okay. Okay, Yo bringing in the pigs. I think they've just started with 2. Nothing crazy there, but plenty of gold actually on the map. But not that much stone. I mean, there's enough stone to get a few castles up, and obviously Slavs with detonets, right, where some of their castle stone cost is replaced with wood, which lets them get nice castle spam going. And Yo might go for that. I think we've actually seen Mr. Yo play with the Slavs and just get tons of castles all over the map. If he identifies where the res is, like there's this band of resources going along this hill. There's golds and stone and stuff. If he can get a castle here, it's controlling a lot. For MbL, his kind of area of resources are back here though, so pretty safe. And then kind of communal resources. Gold up here, some gold and stone over here, but Mr. Yo controls a lot with a castle in this area, I think. Anyway, that's for later. This game can end before that. This game can definitely end before that, as MbL is getting up a barracks. Okay. And let's look at the scouting. Scouting obviously important on MegaRandom because you have to figure out what kind of map you're playing. But pros probably have seen a lot, right? Have seen a lot of the generations, so they might just know. Mr. Yo's scouting, it's been pretty good. Sees a lot of the resources out here. And yep, has dropped a mill on some deer. No berries on this map, okay. Guess he's going to push in some more deer here. And is MbL going to be annoying? He's not going to be allowed. Mr. Yo going to threaten to fight him with a villager as he's getting his barracks up now. So it looks like it will be scout play for Mr. Yo. MbL is on gold, so it might be archers and spears for him, but I prefer scouts just because of how open the map is, difficult to wall. But I mean, MbL can get walls around here, no problem, as he's going for a mill. Is that a misclick? Or he wants to drop a tower here and then protect his farms and the wood line and reasons. I don't know. Maybe he saw Mr. Yo had an extra mill and he's like, I'm doing that. Okay. Spear takes out a scout from Mr. Yo, who's now making more scouts. Yo getting some walls down without a mill. Controversial. Not a fan of the new mill wall meta.
We can hit that bullseye.
Yes.
The rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards. Checkmate.
My thoughts exactly. Was that his first mill? Ah, it was. It was his first mill. So he needs it to get the upgrades, right? Didn't need it as a second building. Yeah, good point, Smith. He wants to get his farming upgrades. Okay, he's going to arrive at the back here. Scouts are here, though. Might start picking off some archers. Fletching not in yet, but there's a spear here. 2 spears and a scout protecting 1 archer with fletching. And this can get super, super annoying for Mr. Yo, who's just adding more scouts. He has, he's gone for lots of farms here. Still has lots of sheep as well. Let's see. You can't make farms also without the mill. Ah, right. That never came up for me. As Mr. Yo is forced into a tower here. Thank you, Smith. I'm sure I used to know that, but it's just never been relevant. Okay. Obsessed with mills now. Look at the wind blowing the things. Nice. Okay. MbL trying to wall here. Has one spear defending as he deletes all the walls. Okay. Just changes his mind. Just deleting everything. Okay. Scout's gonna run in. Will he get the walls? Of course he gets them down in time. Why? Why didn't he continue walling? Okay. Archer's just patrolling the middle of the map here. As this army has run away from the tower. Okay. As MbL, this could just be GG. MbL's like, I'm not playing this bullshit, whatever he says about arena map anymore. And he's going to lose 2 vills. Don't think he loses 3 as he does run away, but that's good damage for Mr. Yo. But all have been solved by a simple wall. You're not a no-mill, fast feudal kind of guy then? No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I often make my mills early. I've done it twice in games where instead of building 2 houses, I build 2 mills. That has happened twice. And I was only drunk one of the times. So, yeah. Not ideal. Unless you're Khmer, right. So Khmer don't even need the prerequisite mill to make farms. Is that correct? That's interesting. Okay. Skirmishers are taking out archers here. Did MbL get any kills there? No. He's only lost, I mean, he just lost 2 vills. Feels like he should have, like, be way further behind, but he's only 1 vill behind. Because, well, why? Bit of equal idle time for both players. Yeah, Yo is 2 vills ahead. 2 vills ahead. Okay. Fetching is now in for Yo as he's going to go skirmishers. Okay. Scout still has plenty of HP for MbL, but doesn't want to get too close to the TC. So they're just going to dance around each other here. I don't know what damage MbL is hoping to get, really. There's nothing exposed. The farms are locked down. The wood is locked down. Maybe he could just deny some of the resources around here, as Mysterio will want to move to gold. He doesn't have a safe gold, Mysterio. So we'll have to see him move at some stage, either out here or try and do something with this gold. He doesn't have enough stone for another tower. So it can get sketchy for him. As the scouts are coming back for Yo, engaging against spears and a scout. Okay, trades scout for scout there. That is MbL's only scout, so that's actually better for Mr. Yo, right? That's kind of value, I think. As he's housed, he's dropping another lumber camp. No longer housed, okay. Nice. I remember the mining camp you built on your wood line some months ago. Oh yeah, that was good. That was terrible. It screws you up so badly. It's like, oh my god. It's like, why are the villagers walking all the way back? Oh god, it's a mining camp. Yes. That was terrible. It was the first, yeah, like the first lumber camp, like the 7th vill. Just terrible. Anyway, these things happen. Had to go for stragglers, yeah. I think we died very hard in feudal that game. Okay. As MbL arrives with archers on this gold, Yo a bit out of position. Don't know where skirmishers were. They were sitting on the farms. Probably should have been patrolling out here. But it's a lot of archers. Yo does have +1/+1. But doesn't really have the numbers here. And here come the scouts for MbL. So this game kind of going back and forward. Yo now on 18 farms. Slabs are farming faster. So this is very tasty eco for him. As MbL is just diving for vills. Okay, we'll get a few more. That's 3 kills each in terms of villagers. That's 4. Skirmishers go down. And, yo, a lot of his farms are idle. Meanwhile, skirmishers trying to get damage here, trying to take out this scout, but MbL just makes another scout and will charge everything down. Okay, nice. Pog. as Yo gets a market. Crazy game. I knew it would be crazy. Okay. It almost feels like an Empire Wars game. Both players committing quite heavily to feudal here. Mr. Yo is a good bit behind on villagers now, but that's because he's getting a wheelbarrow. But he has lost 2 more vills than MbL has. Okay, as the scout is clearing up the last of the skirmishers. And Yo will want to play skirmishers, right? He doesn't want to let the Britons get up to a big ball of crossbow. One way to force his opponent out of that is to go for skirmishers. And he's going to try go for stone here. He really wants another tower. I think he knows he needs a tower on this gold, but he's going to be found out here. And I hope this isn't GG. Will MbL spot this? No, he's being too sneaky for his own good. He's going to try and sneak around. No, he's not. He's coming back to the stone. There we go. I think MbL reads the situation really, really well. He's like, Mr. Yo needs another tower. He needs stone for the tower. I will go check out his stone. And he's rewarded. Really nice as scouts run in here on the skirmishers. And MbL gets in good and close. Mr. Yo notices. Another vill goes down though. Should be another kill. Maybe 2. Some downhill shots. MbL watching the stream again. Yeah, for sure. As Yo is on the way to Castle Age. Yo is on the way to Castle Age. He's 9 villagers behind, but he's been idle in terms of villager production because of the wheelbarrow upgrade and because he's on the way to Castle Age. MbL is now clicked up. Still expect MbL to have a bit of an advantage here, but Slav economy is no joke. Doesn't have gold. Doesn't have stone to make a tower to secure his gold, so Mr. Yo being punished by the randomness of MegaRandom, so yeah, maybe he'll change his mind. Instead of thinking that real players play all maps, he'll just become a Arabia purist like MbL. Okay, scouts being saved by MbL, and MbL seems to be back to, if not his best, certainly playing better than we've seen him. Not easy to make things difficult for Mr. Yo, and he's certainly doing that. Mr. Yo does have a market. He's getting another stable. Maybe he just clicks light cav to try and secure it. I don't know. I don't know what he goes for. Getting the armor. He's making knights now, but doesn't have fantastic gold. Just these 4 villagers on gold. It's going to be really, really, really tough. MbL just sitting around this stone. Not going to let Mr. Yo get up to towers or TCs easily. And yep, MbL gonna arrive with 14 archers at least. Well, let's see. Okay. Knights just with +1. No bloodlines yet, so I don't think they can even engage comfortably against the archers. And Mr. Yo might need to do some market shenanigans. El Dinero, what's up? I played against a guy called Jadson the other day, by the way. You might want to add him to the list of footballers who play Aoe2. Jadson. What? I've never heard of Jadson. Thought we were going to make us add him to the list of enemies. Or maybe we should put all footballers on the list of enemies. It's like, you're not allowed to be good at 2 things. Come on. He was a Brazilian international. Ah, yes. We have, yeah. Who do we have? Oliver Kahn, Ivanovic, and Jadson. Jadson. I've never heard that. How long ago was this? That he was a Brazilian international? Didn't we have another one? I'm surprised there's no, like, Messi or Christian. I'm sure there is at the lower elos, but... He only played a handful of times for Brazil, but he was for Shakhtar for years. Okay. We came up against a guy called Marquinhos as well. Okay. Like mid-2000s. Okay. Okay. Marquinhos. Okay, we have to add all of these guys to the list. All of these retired footballers who switched to Age of Empires. Okay. Tower is up for Yo. It's been up the whole game, basically, but he's still going to wall behind his gate. We destroyed Marquinhos. Nice. I think this is a good play by Yo. He doesn't want these archers getting in and just camping underneath the tower. There's not enough vills to fit inside. Not enough space for the vills to fit inside, I should say, as MbL is going for PC number 3. Has one on gold back here, putting another one on gold. I guess he feels that his stone is, his gold is there. His wood is safe enough. They just need to drop a TC back there, as Mr. Yo is punishing him a bit on his berries for just playing fully open. It is a super open map, as MbL's wood food economy is just completely idle. Okay, MbL now just a 3 villager lead. Okay. We gave him the Aoe2 equivalent of a nutmeg. Nice. Okay, Yo defending with a mangonel. Archers for the Britons will outrange here, but it does require some micro. MbL certainly capable, but might be a bit distracted here. Might be a bit distracted. Okay, still idling a lot of eco here. Hope Mr. Yo doesn't call it. He is taking a lot of damage here, but he has gotten this TC up, which is on gold and stone. We talked about this area of the map being very important for Mr. Yo. As the mangonel tries to get a attack ground. Okay, villager repairing. Bit of mind games happening here. As MbL tries to snipe the repairville, but can't quite manage it. Meanwhile, Knight's still running around in the back here. Only with +1, still no bloodlines, but causing a lot of problems. Mr. Yo's idea was dive the TC, idle the farms until the HP is too low, then run around destroying houses. Basically, that's the plan. But MbL should be climbing ahead in eco now, and he is 8 villagers ahead. KD is 12-7 in terms of eco. Getting a university now, wants to get ballistics. Okay. Has 9 archers here, 5 other archers elsewhere. Has decent eco to drop more, right? Probably needs to drop a few more farms. It's going for a siege workshop instead. Okay. So wants to go for a push. Yo finally gonna secure this gold. And MbL is gonna go siege plus crossbows. He also has some monks as well, so it's gonna be a tough push for Yo to stop. And even if he gets a castle up, which he's a long way away from, MbL can simply move over to this region. So let's see. Let's see. Some monks are out for Yo. How many relics are there on the map? There's at least one. Mr. Yo has one. I think MbL has one beside him, so just one relic each, basically. He never recovered. We gave him the Aoe2 equivalent of a 2-footed tackle into next week. Yeah. Was it Roy Keane on whoever that loser was? The old downward studs into the top of the knee. Love to see it. Oh, it was Haaland, right? Yeah. That's funny. I shouldn't say it's funny. It's funny that now his son is a superstar. Anyway. Disgraceful tackle. Okay. Right. TC coming up on the gold over here. And 25 archers. Can get sketchy. Monk is healing up the knights. Big moments. MbL splits. And ballistics kind of big here. Yo coming with another mangonel. MbL will be watching. Fantastic. And yeah. He set up his eco really nicely here. Okay, as knights are taking out the siege. Monk coming over for a conversion. As the mangonel gets a decent shot, okay. Poor Mango never stood a chance. Yeah.
Ready. Mandato, ready.
Here comes the push. Let's see what Yo can do here. Getting +2, so we'll be able to idle the TCs without taking too much damage. He's also getting light cav, okay? Wants to be able to snipe the monks and the siege. So let's see, big moments. Yo just trying desperately to get any value here, and he just can't. MbL just all over him. Okay. Monks healing up the crossbow. Knights raiding. Eco KD about to become even, and maybe Mr. Yo about to take the lead even with the Eco KD. Not quite. Still. Knows he can't really defend with his knights, so he's going to go attack instead. Yeah, big push here. And what's he going to do to defend this? I think he's just trying to build up enough siege to try and take decent trades. But it's going to be really, really, really hard. Okay. Knights roaming. As Yo is coming over here, is he going to go for a castle drop? If he were to get a castle, like, here. He's cutting off a lot of wood for MbL, right? Is this it? How many vills? 14 vills. He has 16 total on wood. So he has some wood somewhere else, like this. But this is his main wood. As Yo is going to drop the castle here. Okay. Seems fair. As Mr. Yo is going to try and make his way back into the game, not by defending, but by castle dropping MbL. Makes sense. There's nothing back here to defend. Knights are here. And yeah, just wants to keep the crossbow inside this TC until the castle is up. And the castle will go up. And then maybe Mr. Yo can get detonets and just continue to spam castles. We talked about there being a lot of stone on the map. It's a bit scattered, but still. Actually, I talked about there not being very much. But I think there actually is plenty, especially if you're Slavs. Okay. Push continues here. Mr. Yo circling around, waiting for MbL to make a mistake to leave one of his units kind of vulnerable. Okay, Boyar's on the way. Right. Keep an eye on the upgrades. I want to see if he gets detonets. Villagers are all... Where are the villagers gone? Getting gold over here. Okay. Absolute mess of a game. MbL is the one playing it kind of structured. Yo is just like, whatever. This is fine. Yeah, not going for a defensive castle. Is he maybe going to get punished for that? Let's see. But both players notoriously difficult to kill. So let's see, 92 vills for Yo, 84 for MbL. So somewhere along the way, with all the knights raiding and just the, I don't know, booming by Mr. Yo on less TCs, somehow climbed ahead in eco, which is insane. MbL has a lot of idle TC time, so maybe being punished for a bit of a over micro or something. Okay, Boyar is just tankier knights, basically extra melee armor, but the same amount of pierce armor. So interesting, basically. Big day for the parish, big Boyar. Okay. Yo has done a better job producing villagers, and will that end up winning him the game? As Yo's like, oh, nothing to see here, just building this house. Totally don't want to build a castle on this hill, which is what I said would be super important. Called it. Anyway, not the most insightful comment, but anyway. Archer's gonna sit here and deny this anyway. Boyar's, yeah, getting some kills. Getting some kills. As MbL is just leaving archers scattered around his base. As there's gonna be siege now. Okay. Rams are very powerful against the Britons. And Yo has enough stone for another castle, and he's gonna just drop one here. Okay. Monks getting conversions. This can be sketchy. There's already archers here. Did he even get detonets? I didn't see it come in. Military numbers for MbL. Yeah, 67. That's, yeah. That's high. As MbL has to get out of dodge here. This is bad. Sorry, Yo has to get out of dodge. And it might be... No, it's not GG. This is just irritating. MbL is everywhere, just kind of suffocating Mr. Yo here. Still has the safe wood. Not the most efficient, but still safe. I think Yo just needs to get detonets and start doing a castle creep. Like, he doesn't need to just plant them randomly in the front of the base. As MbL is finally going to drop a TC here for safety. There is a scorpion just chilling. Okay. That's the scorpion will deny the wood line. Archers moving in. Eco upgrades on the way for Mr. Yo. Heavy plow, double bowsaw, sorry. Double bowsaw. Just bowsaw. So yeah, villagers are like, oops. Have to run away. Okay, value. Light cav value right here. Big. Healing up the siege, and now the Boyar are gonna dive on the archers. So MbL getting caught out maybe. Splitting up your army is like nice for putting pressure on your opponent, but it leaves you vulnerable for sure. As a ram from Mr. Yo is trying to push in. 92 vills versus 105 now for MbL, so he's caught up again by killing all those vills. Yeah. 68 crossbow for MbL, as he looks like he's climbing towards Imp. As Yo will finally get a castle down here. MbL outpost dropping Mr. Yo, but Mr. Yo is not quite dead yet. There's a world in which Yo wins this, I think. MbL's so good at relocating eco and balancing it while under attack and stuff like that. Yeah, MbL is back. He's playing really, really well. Yeah. Seems to be playing at his best. Okay, not his best. He's playing really, really well again, which is good. It's just the disrespect. I'm sure Mr. Yo is laughing though. I don't think Mr. Yo is the type to get offended or tilted by this kind of thing. Imagine being good enough at the game that you can do this to Mr. Yo. There you go. Okay, as MbL goes for a cheeky castle drop here. Over here, Yo's Mangonel just chilling. Okay. Oh, did MbL lose his... No, he did. Did he click up to Imp or got cancelled? Has he noticed that? Or he's just waiting to get the res again? Okay, there we go. As Yo has 16 on food, it's not ideal, as I think this castle goes up. Two vills go down. Mangonel goes down. Oh, yeah, what a mess. Just arrows flying in everywhere. And GG's called. Bop is the GG call. It is now.